Hi everyone, good evening. I hope I'm audible to all of you. May I get a quick confirmation? Yeah, audible? Awesome. Okay, so we are also live on YouTube and so we got our results today for ACCA, and irrespective of whether you've passed or failed, first of all, I would like to extend congratulations to those who've passed. And this session's agenda is to discuss about our strategy way forward, right? Because irrespective of whether we've passed or failed, we have to move ahead, right? We can't be stuck in this position and just thinking about the results. That might be a good thing also, that we've passed, so let's just keep on partying only. Or if we have failed, we will be just stuck in that feeling and waste our coming days. So we can't do that, right? So we have to move forward and we have to think about what should be my strategy going forward. Correct? So let's discuss this. So first of all, let me know in the chat box how many of you have passed your papers, which exam have you given, and what was your score. Even if you failed, let me know your scores in the chat box. Yes. Okay, we've passed SBL at 60, SBR 52. Favor has passed SBR at 74. I'm so proud of you, Favor. I remember you from the classes. PM 31, okay, double A 44. Okay, so what I want to emphasize here, if you can see the chat box, which is flooded with scores which are between 45 to 50, right? So I'm talking about these scores. And then there are also people who have scored something way above 60, maybe in 70s. What is the difference between these two categories of students? Have they studied something different? Have they attended some different classes? I can myself see my students. One student is here with a 49, and I can see another student here with a 74. What is the difference between these two students? What do you think? The tutor was same, the content was same. Then why is there difference between their marks? See, I am not going to tell you about uh, how things, you know, should be once you get a failure. Okay, I've already made a video on that. I'm going to discuss the practical aspect of our strategy today, that what we should do once we've got a score of 45, between 45 to 49. So I will devise a strategy for first the people who have passed the exam, okay, and then I'll devise the strategy for the people who have failed the exam at between 45 to 49, and then I'll talk about people who are below 45. So let's first talk about the people who've passed the paper. You guys need to pick up an exam for March 2024, because I know there are some students, even though they were not, you can say they were sure of that they will pass, but they've not started studying yet. I know there are such students. Either they've procrastinated or they were waiting for results for some reason, that they need a confirmation that once we pass, then we will begin the studies. So if you are that student, you don't have even one day to waste. You need to start studying today itself so that you can secure a pass in the next attempt too. Okay. So you have to pick a paper and be very, very spontaneous about it. Pick it up. For example, if you've given SBR in the previous attempt, now you need to pick up a paper like Advanced Audit and Assurance. If you have given a paper like PM in the last attempt, now you need to pick up a paper like FM. That makes the best combination. Now, if I talk about the students who have failed, so let's suppose we have people here who failed SBR, right? What they should do? Should they pick up SBR now, or should they pick up another exam which they were already preparing? This is also one of the questions, that ma'am, should I, if I failed an exam, should I resit that, or should I pick up or continue with the exam which I was already preparing? I've already started classes of something and now I have failed my paper in December. So what should I do for that? So I am here to guide you on this. See, it depends. For example, hypothetically, let's say Bhumika is here. So let's say Bhumika has given SBR in December. She's failed SBR. Now she's planning on to give another paper. Then it is little difficult for her. Let's assume in December, she already started the preparation of AAA. So she has started AAA, but meanwhile, now today she came to know that she is flunked SBR. Now she's in a dicey situation, a big question mark. What to do? Should I resit SBR now? Should I pick up AAA because I've already covered maybe 30 or 40% of AAA? Or should I continue with both the exams together? This is one major question you guys must be having. So if I answer that, I would say that you need to see, can you manage two papers together? I can't answer this for you. I can't, because I don't know your schedule. I don't know whether you're working, whether you're full time. You need to assess yourself. If you can give these two papers together, you've already prepared 30 to 40% of AAA. You failed SBR now, no issues. We can mingle AAA and SBR together and can give the exam in March. That's one very relevant and practical option we have. But if we don't have the time, we don't want in the next attempt that we flunk in both. So we have to assess that risk also. So we have to take a very logical decision here. Are we capable of giving two exams? If yes, go ahead. If not, now you need to reflect that what was your preparation of AAA. If it is 50% or more, right, then it's a little not good to give up on AAA. Then you should give AAA and SBR both, or you should just give AAA. If your preparation is anyway below than 50%, then you can give up on the exam which you were already preparing, and you can resit the paper which you have currently failed. Okay. Now comes the question that what about my score? What if SBR also, the exam that I failed, that also needs a lot of preparation? I am assuming no that you've passed. If you've not passed the paper, if you've got 45 to 50, then you have some knowledge, because nobody gets between 45 to 49 without any knowledge. So you already have some knowledge with you. That is the reason I'm suggesting that you might be able to pick up two papers together. But if you don't have that knowledge, let's suppose you failed at 30s, 40s, early 40s, then you need to reflect on that too. Are you willing to take up a paper that you've currently failed, or you were enjoying the previous paper that you were studying? So let's suppose Bhumika was enjoying the paper of AAA. She was enjoying the studies of AAA, but now she has to pick up SBR. She has failed SBR, so she's dicey whether to pick up SBR or not. So she will introspect her score in SBR. So if that score is like in 30s, early 40s, then don't pick up SBR if you were already enjoying AAA. Sorted? So this is one general question that I've answered for all who have just received their results. Now I want this session to be interactive. So I want you to ask your doubts, what you are facing currently, or what things you have in your mind. Because I've just covered what I've been getting on my WhatsApp, that ma'am, I've failed this paper. Should I give the next one, or should I reset the paper? What combination of paper should I pick up? But I want you guys to ask your questions. So drop down your questions in the chat box. I would be answering them each by each. What should be the order of the paper, SBR and AAA? You should be giving SBR first, or you can give both of them together. Because in advanced audit and assurance, we really need the knowledge of SBR. Okay. I failed at 43. I was going to sign up for March post result batch. Will that be enough? Yes. See, I will be giving you a planner going forward. Okay, let me just brief you something. I'll be giving you a planner of 45 days. I know 45 days are less, but our ACC exam cycle itself is for around 2.5 months, right? So out of that, you already have lost approximately 1 month. So 1.5 months is pending. We can still cover up. If you have failed your paper and if you want to give this exam, it's okay. We can still give this paper. The time remaining is not too less. It is less, but not too less. It is manageable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to devise for financial reporting, for advanced audit and assurance, for SBR. There are going to be given 45 days plan. even if you're self-studying or if you enroll with me, all those students are going to follow that plan. Okay, for these three subjects. Then we are going to cover in February, first week. If I give you the timeline, just think forward. By February 7th, maximum, I need to get into the kit questions completely. That means my syllabus should be covered by 7th of February in any case, so that I can dive into the kit. Now, ma'am, how is that possible? Today it's 15th of January. Can we complete the syllabus by 7th of February? Yes. That is what you have to do. You don't have any other option. You don't have an option to if I did a subject, can I revise it again and again? You don't have that option as of now. You will do the revision with practice. So you'll cover the syllabus, you will revise that with practice. Via doing the practice, automatically your revision will happen. So by 7th February, we will have to start with practice in any case, because you all also know, if you are ACCA students, ACCA is just about practice. More you practice, chances of passing you increases multifolds. So you have to focus on that. So that's what I devise as a plan for my students too. I give them 45 days plan after results, where we cover the syllabus ASAP, so that we can focus on questions from the kit, for which I give an ultimate planner. I tell my students exactly on this day, these are the questions you'll do from the kit. This is given to you as a recording. This is something that you have to do self practice. Then I also conduct Super 20 live classes. So if you're aware of it, so that is also conducted. So all in all, February is going to be a very busy month for you if you start now. If you're picking up a paper now, make sure that you guys are free in Feb month. So that is going to be the game changer for everyone, right? So yes, 45 days are enough if you follow the plan given to you diligently. Next, what we have is, can we give one skill and one professional exam together? I flunked PM. This was my last skill level exam, and I do have a command on it. Yes, Zed, you can totally mix the skill and one professional exam together. Go ahead with it. Do discuss your score with me in PM, because I have heard that you've failed this many a time, so we need to discuss that. There might be some reason attached to it. When you're failing a paper again and again, again and again, there is something wrong that you're doing in it, and that needs to be identified. I did everything in double A, like exam kit, MCQ, Kaplan, BPP, textbook, mock, everything, but I did not make it, and I score only 40 marks. Sayam, that's really sad to know. But what I can find in this one line that you've written, that you've overburdened yourself. Like, it's like you want to cover everything 100%. More I cover, better, chances of passing. That's not true in ACCA. It's a smart technique that you have to follow. You have to get your conceptual clarity. Now, if I have done a concept from Kaplan text, that would be same in the BPP only. Then why are you doing two books? So you have to keep your resources very much limited. Like today, sit down, list your resources that you will use. Maybe you'll use your tutor lectures, their notes, or and the kit. So that's your resource. You'll just stick to these three resources till the end of your course. So don't overburden yourself. And yes, do I would say, do get a mentor, even though I'm not taking double A, but do get a mentor who can check at least your mock, so that you get to know where you're going wrong. And if you would have any of your assignment and mock with you, you can send this to me on my WhatsApp. I would be glad to help you if I can guide you in any way that what's wrong in your questions. Okay. FR study plan to be out on my YouTube channel very soon. What should be the order of SBR, AAA, and SBL? First, SBR. If you plan on to give AAA, then please give AAA together with SBR or right after SBR. And then you can sit for SBL. Ma'am, would SBL and SBR be a good combination this time, considering the dates are 4th and 5th, and if we start both today? Eureka, SBR and SBL are not related at all. And they are on consecutive days, as you've yourself mentioned. So it's like, on one day, I am in the shoes of an accountant, and on the next day, I am in the shoes of a CFO. So that is a little dicey. So I would not suggest you this. So if you are a very, more than average student, then you can go ahead with this. But I would say it's a little risky bait. Okay. Is going for recheck a good decision? Please, no revaluation. If you have got a 49, I know it feels like why this has happened with me. Maybe there's a mistake by the examiner, but that isn't true. Okay. This is just wastage of your funds. You'll just waste your funds by getting into this. So you are not doing this at all. You're not supposed to get any revaluation done. Imagine ACC is a global body. They've given you 49 marks. You paid this much GBP to them. Will they change your score? Wouldn't it come to their reputation that they checked the paper wrong? Think like that. They will never accept, even if there was a mistake. It mostly there's no mistake only, because when they give 49 to any person, if you research on their marking scheme, they already get it, you know, reassessed and rechecked by the people, that is a team of examining members, and it goes to every person because they are failing you at 49 and they know that this is something which is going to maybe come back to them for recalculation. So they already make a proper control procedure on this. Okay. Brianna says, I failed SBL at 43. I'm currently enrolled with you for SBR. Yes, Brianna, I know. Will it be wise to do both SBL and SBR for March attempt? I work full time also. Hmm. Okay. So since you've given SBL once, you can manage SBL with SBR. But since you're working full time, then I will not suggest you this, because, as I said, Feb month will be very important from SBL's perspective and SBR's perspective both. Because, as you know, SBL has that pre-seen content. So you need to prepare for it. And in the same days, you will be having your mocks for SBR, you will be having your Super 20 for SBR. So you won't be able to manage them all and you won't be able to give 100% in both the things. So I would suggest go for one paper. If you want to go for SBR, go for it. If SBL, then go for it. And if you want to go with SBL, no worries. Your classes will be extended free of cost to the next quarter. I am a full-time student. How the study plan will work for SBR and AAA for March attempt? Stay tuned on my YouTube. I'll be soon posting a video on this 45 days plan. Should I do mock and revision kit only? Okay. A student has got 48. Okay. So 48 score, 49 score, and the student is asking, ma'am, should I just give a mock and do revision kit practice? I do understand that usually we say if a person is getting somewhere between 47, 48, 49, that is lack of practice. That is lack of answer writing. That's true. But you must have forgotten your IFRSs to some extent. Just imagine yourself in a situation where you were in December and where you are in today. Do you remember all the IFRSs the way you did in December when you were sitting for your paper? No, right? So you need to refresh your memory. So you need to do revision. I would say yes. For anyone who's giving exam after 48 or a 49, for you, a crash course would work well, where you will just get guidance on answer writing, where you will just get mock assessments, right? So that is a correct approach. But for you personally, if you're doing self study, you need to revise the concepts also. You can't just rely on mocks and revision kit. You have to do the concepts also. Okay, Shahbaz says, my personal experience, I failed in my SPR attempt at 49 and I was studying AAA and F4 in November. Okay, when the results were announced, I immediately stopped studying. I gave my F4 exam and all time for SBR, just practicing more and more. Alhamdulillah, I have, by your guidance and support, I passed at 70. Oh, that's great to know, Shahbaz. And yes, this feedback must have helped you guys as well. Okay, I just started SBR for March attempt. Should I do SBR alone or any other combination would you would recommend? I failed ATX with 46%. It was my first professional paper and thinking of dropping ATX and just do AAA and EFM. Okay, you've got 46% in ATX and this is the first time you've given it. So this is a very bad attitude that you're saying I'll drop ATX because I failed it once. 46 means you're very near to a 50. Imagine picking up AFM or AAA, you'll have to study it all together. And honestly, AAA has a bad pass percentage as compared to AFM or ATX. So if you fail there, that failure would be like you studied ATX, you studied AAA, and you didn't pass both. So don't take decisions based on emotions. Think practically. It's 46. You're very near to 50. And I would personally suggest that go ahead with ATX only because you've given it and you got 46. That means you have good level of preparation. So just 4% more. Okay. The students who are not getting the seats in their centers, please, I do understand this is a very, very relevant problem going on. And I would suggest you that please wait for ACCA's communication on this, call ACCA about this, because our the actual deadline is still not here and already the slots are booked. And please keep a check. Usually after results, maybe it might take a day or two, they will reserve some seats for the people who want to resit, so maybe there will be new slots coming out, so stay tuned for that. Okay, then what do we have next? uh I had to focus a lot of time in question, however I'm not sure what is going on. Okay, Joy. How should I plan for ethics module as I've cleared AA and currently preparing for SBL and SBR? Ethics module is not something you should be worried about as of now. Clear your exams first. You can give that later on also. So it's not something that is to be done immediately. Whenever you're free, you can do it. Ma'am, will it be easy and effective if everyone get 5 minutes to talk, clear their doubt one to you in Zoom right now? This is going live on YouTube. That's why. Hi, ma'am, please. I passed SBR, but I failed AAA at 49. Yes, I will be giving you Super 20 questions for AAA also this time because I'm teaching AAA. Now you know this at my own setup, TG Professional. So we will be discussing AAA as well on YouTube like we do SBR. Ma'am, AAA clear. Okay. Path, that's sad to know that you've not cleared AA. Uh, I think we should discuss about this. You can text me. I know you're an enrolled student for SBR. We can discuss about this. My last paper in F level, so can I do SBL with PM this March attempt or which P levels to take? Okay, so a student has failed PM at 43 and he's asking my last paper in F level was PM. So just like Zed asked this doubt before, can I do SBL with PM this March attempt? Yes, yes. PM and SBL will go good together. You can go ahead. Okay, 49 in FR, preparing for TX in March attempt. Should I? Yes, 49 means you can manage FR. You have some prerequisite knowledge of financial reporting, so you can manage FR and TX both. Go ahead. Thumbs up. Is one exam practice kit? Yes. Please, guys, pick up one resource. Please don't overburden yourself because if you do, there will be nothing that you get more than 100 marks. Everyone is preparing for 100 only, right? So please stick to one because if I talk about the difference between BPP and Kaplan, Kaplan is to the point and BPP sometimes is very lengthy in theory. So it's good for theory subjects. More I grasp from BPP, more I will write in my exam. But for number crunching papers like FR, TX, or you talk about your SBR too, up to some extent, these exams are good to go with Kaplan. So I would suggest pick one publisher and stick to them, their kit and their study text. Don't hop on to various resources too much. Okay, I'll check my WhatsApp. Shubham, can you provide a study plan for AA? Okay, I'll try to. Doing ACC or do MBA to get more? Uh, don't talk about that right now. Would you recommend SBL before SBR, being the first paper of professional level? Also, I'm looking to do OBU degree. Is there a necessary professional level paper to be done before doing it? I'm not sure about the OBU degree, BSc degree that you're talking about, but you can check the website if there is any such requirement. I don't think there is because ACCA gives you the BSc degree from the 9 papers basis, right? The 9 papers that I've covered in skill level, I get my BSc from that perspective. So professional level, whichever I pick up, that shouldn't matter at all. And as far as Joel, the question is concerned that whether you should pick up SBL before SBR, yes, you can. But I personally suggest SBR as the first paper, not because I'm teaching SBR, but because of a very relevant point that, in SBR, you guys are already acquainted with accounting. You know it already, right? And SBL is a little unique paper. I won't say difficult, it's the most easiest paper in the qualification. But SBL has a little uniqueness involved. So I would suggest first get acquainted with the basics and then go towards something which is unique. Okay. Hi, Tashwita. I'm from your December batch. I cleared SBR with 68. What would be the next exam I should pick up? Go for Isha, go for Advanced Audit and Assurance any day. Yes, you'll be receiving the study plan this week. Stay tuned. Tomorrow itself, I'll be uploading for SBR, the next day for FR, the next day for Advanced Audit and Assurance. Okay, ma'am, since Feb will be very packed for SBR, I don't know if I should give double A and SBR for March. Avanti, since you're getting 47 in double A, I think you can pick up both of these together because double A syllabus is not wide. Its question practice is a little interesting and also a little technical, the ways you write your answers, the keywords that you pick up. So audit and assurance syllabus is never wide. It's about the answers and the answer writing technique. So yes, you can pick up both these paper. If you're a full-time student, you surely can. Ma'am, would you share the Super 20 questions for March 2024? Yes, of course, guys, you need to be part of my WhatsApp groups, okay? If you are watching this, I am putting my number in the chat box. And after who are watching me on YouTube, I'll be putting it in the description as well. You can text me on this number and you will automatically get a reply from my team and you will get added into the WhatsApp group. There will be a link given to you. So I would suggest please go ahead and text here so that you get added to the WhatsApp community. And whenever I share any free resource, you guys get the update. Okay. What we have next? Getting ACC exemption for 9 paper and doing MBA online college is the right and smart option. Your choice, totally your choice. I failed PM and I have enrolled for March, so you will extend my enrollment, right? Yes, Deep. You need to just text me on WhatsApp so that my team can freeze your course and you can get it unfreezed in the March. Ma'am, do you have any Super 20 for AAA? Yes, I do have. Be part of my WhatsApp groups. You will get notified. I want to attempt PM in March and I got 39 in December attempt, then FR and tax in June. How do I go about it study wise? Okay. I want to attempt PM in March. So in December attempt, the student has got 39 and she wants to attempt PM in March. Okay. I should say that please follow a proper plan. Okay. If you're getting 39, that means you need to revise your concepts. You need to work on the concept. You can say conceptual clarity. That is maybe not there. That is the reason that you've getting 39. And that is my suggestion. And you should be very systematic in managing the papers. If you ask about FR, since I'm teaching that paper, I would be suggesting you that financial reporting should be done as soon as possible. That means syllabus to be covered ASAP so that we can move to the kit practice. And in FR, section A and section B are very important. Usually people tend to think that section C is the most important because they see that it is for 20 marks, long questions. So we feel automatically, okay, this is, I have to focus on this only. That's not true because think section A, section B carries 60%, right, of your marks. So that is automatically way more important than section C. So please focus on MCQs a lot in skill level, apart from the audit and assurance, because there you have 70-30 weightage, where 70 marks is subjective and only 30 is objective. But in all other skill level papers, you need to focus a lot on MCQs. They can really make it or break it for you. I got 48 last June and 37 in December 2023. I have constantly been failing. Okay. Any word of advice for me? Though, Umesh, I can understand this here. And I think your score has fallen. So maybe what I can see, in June, maybe you were quite optimistic. So you gave the paper and you got 48. But then you became negative about your exam and you were like, okay, maybe I will pass or maybe I'll not. So you gave it with half heart. That could be a possibility. So that's why you've got a 37. And usually the December attempt is a difficult attempt. Let me accept that too. So if you have failed, I would say that do not be disheartened. Okay. You need to start fresh. It's like you need to rewind and refresh everything. You have to delete the memory which you have related to the concept with your previous attempts. Just delete that and make new conceptual clarity, because 37 is not good, right? 48 was still something which we could have managed. 37 is something you need to work on and it's doable. So just delete all the previous concepts and start fresh from the scratch. Deepika, approach for AAA for 45 days. I will be coming up with a video on this, and yeah, we will be seeing how to cover everything. In advanced audit and assurance, we know the most important areas are audit risk, audit procedures, and reporting, right? The reporting phase. So these three areas we need to really focus on. What we tend to do is we tend to just mug up the syllabus, mug up the notes which are given to us. That's not enough. We need to really work hard towards the answer writing. As in double A, same with triple A, it's all about answer writing. So I need you to focus on that. And that is what I'll develop for you in the coming 45 days plan. 42 in FM, Simran. Okay, I was planning to complete SBR concepts and start practicing by the end of this week. And I'm on track. Should I give them together? I'm a full-time working professional. Okay. Simran, if you can take out like 3 hours every day, then you can give both together. Because for SBR, I would suggest, if you are as per the plan you're going on and you're starting with the practice, I think even if you devote 2 hours every day would work. And AFM, you already have some knowledge. Maybe you already have some notes written with you. So that would be like 1 or 1.5 hour every day. So if you can take out this much time, please go ahead. I don't know where I'm lagging. Got 46 again. So blank because I was expecting a pass this time. Okay, Mayank, are you giving mocks? Are you giving mocks? Are you giving assignments? See, if you're getting 46, 47, 48, 49, one major reason could be that you guys have not written mocks and you've not got them assessed. Because what we feel is we are doing something, we are confident about this concept as per our understanding. That might not be true in reality. So we need to get a reality check with a mock, and we need to get it checked from a person who's an expert who can tell you that no, your answer writing is, not good, that you're not going into the depth of the case study, you're not getting the juice of the question. Maybe you're just having an overview of it. You're just writing as an overview of the answer. So it's better that we write in depth answers for case studies. So for that, we need to see whether we are getting our mocks checked or not, our assignments written or not. And we need to assess our mock marks. We need to work hard towards it. If we are getting a 45 in the mock, we need to work on it so that in the exam we get a 60. I just in the morning, I got a text from my student and he was a little angry. Ma'am, you failed me in my mock. I passed with a 60. But then I asked, when you failed in your mock, what did you do? He said, I just covered all the things which was said that, was deficient in me. Then I said, that was the reason I failed you in the mock. And maybe that is the reason that you've passed with a 60. So it's not that just by doing the syllabus and revising and writing answers we can pass. Mocks are also very, very important. Okay. I think I've been giving replies to almost all. Okay. I think this is enough. And if you have any further doubts, you can let me know. Most of the questions that I can see is with regards to the enrollment, like how can I enroll, what is the fee structure and stuff. So let me just show you something. I'll share my screen, okay? Let me know once you can see it so that you can get a clarity on what you have to do. If you are planning on to enroll with me, because this is a new startup thing, right? So you might not be knowing it. So I'm just showing you the screen. I've been since morning getting a lot of messages, ma'am, that how to enroll, what to do, even though I've been replying to all, but still there are some doubts which are left. So this is how you have to search me, tgprofs.com. You will go to TG Professionals website, okay? And we are also live on YouTube. So we'll go to the website. As you can see in the courses section. So if you go to the courses section, see, we've already started with post-result batch where we will be covering things for 45 days. This is primarily for the people who have failed the exam and want to reset. So SBR post-result batch, FR post-result batch, AAA's post-result batch, and this is diploma in IFRS. You might not be knowing this. Then in the June attempt, see, there are some students who failed a paper and they want to pick this up in June. Or due to any reason, if you want to pick any of these papers in June, so the June batches are also out. So you are getting a 50% discount on these post result batches since if you have failed this paper, I know already you must be facing the financial burden that comes with the failure. So 50% flat discount is given on all these three subjects. The coupon code is written here. I'll just click on this, right? This will take me here. I can buy it. If you are out of India, you will get a new fees here in US dollars. So you can simply buy it. And once you buy it, for buying, you will have to log in, right? So once you've purchased it, automatically you'll get the access on the account from where you've purchased it, from where you've made the payment, because you'll have to sign up once you pay, or to pay itself, you have to sign up. So if I just show you a test platform, see, so I've given myself access of SBR, how the portal would look like. I will just simply see the classes. So for example, this is the post result batch. So all your live classes schedule will be given to you here. Once the live class happens, the live class is uploaded over the portal automatically within next to 3 hours, right? So notes are uploaded together with the live class. Then you have your, you can say, the concepts given on the right side. The introduction to the course section is very important. So when you will watch this, how the batch works, you'll get to know what I'm talking about, right? So there are some content which is pre-recorded and is already available on the portal. Then some content is covered live. Once you enroll, you'll get all the information. You'll be added into a WhatsApp group within 24 hours of your enrollment. And all the prospective communication will happen on that WhatsApp group. So this is how you have to enroll for the post result batch. And to get that 50% discount, you need to apply the coupon code. I hope you all know how to apply a coupon code, right? So that's it about the enrollment process. And for the June batch, which is running, we are having 10% discount. Same, you can enroll via the website. Cool. That's it. And now, ma'am, I got 44 in SBR in December attempt and I am full-time student and I have only studied 10% AFM. Okay. Is it good idea to go for both AFM and SBR, as as date for SBR is 4th and AFM is 8th? Also, I felt I failed because my speed was not good. Good, you have reflected on your points. And I could not attempt more than 70 to 75 marks. Also, how to specially practice question 1 in SBR as new format in exam, but normal format in exam kit. So in exam kit, first of all, you need to use updated kits. In the updated kit, you will find they have given questions as per pre-populated spreadsheet of SBR only. It's just that you need to make that Excel yourself, but the question form is pre-populated only. It's not like they've given you the pre-populated sheet, because that's not possible. It's a book, right? It's a book. So I would say that you use the updated kit and you will find the new type of question 1 of SBR. And yes, you can go ahead with both the papers, AFM and SBR both. Okay. Any doubts that has been missed? Okay. 36 marks on SBR on self-study, and I've already enrolled for the AAA class, and on top, I'm a full-time employee. Yeah, hi Anishta, I know you enrolled into AAA. I would say give SBR first, because if you have failed SBR, don't please go for AAA without passing SBR. First give SBR, no problems. I will extend your AAA classes, right? Okay, so you guys have any further doubts, and if you want to be part of the WhatsApp groups and stay connected with me on my WhatsApp, guys, because I'm not saying it because I want to share any marketing content with you, but because of a very important reason. Because when I give 45 days plan, there are people who are viewing this video on YouTube, and then there are some people who will see it after 15 days. What's the benefit of viewing that 45 days plan after 20 days? You're already, the train has left, the ship has left, you didn't board it. So I want you to get the updates which I share for free resources well in time, right? So for that, please be part of the WhatsApp community, be connected with me on my Instagram and YouTube both, because there are some updates which I just share on Instagram stories. So I don't make a YouTube video for everything, right? So it's better that we stay connected everywhere. Just if you're giving my subjects, FR, SBR, AAA, or diploma in IFRS. Otherwise, there's no need. So thank you for today's session. I hope it was helpful for all. And may God bless you all. May you all pass with flying colors in the next attempt. Whatever we've received as an outcome, we can convert it from negative to positive. It just needs your will, positivity, and your efforts in the right direction. Okay. And if you would have any doubts, no worries. For each subject specific video is going to get made. You can ask your doubts there. And if you're planning on to take classes, I've already told you how to take it. If you still have doubts, please ask me in the WhatsApp group. Just tag me. I will short reply to you. So that's it for the day. Thanks for joining in, and take care. Goodbye. And may you all pass with flying colors. See you.